Hello and welcome back to the Flaming Table Show. I'm Joe here again, and while not technically an invasion, the WWE has definitely had its eye on many performers and many superstars from the good old MD and has signed them in what seems to be a kind of a little bit of a wave coming through over the past year or so. So today, that's what we're going to talk about. Wrestlers that have been recently signed in WWE from our hometown state, Maryland. Now, while not actually from Maryland, Patrick Clark is from our neighboring Washington, D.C., and started his training and debuted at Maryland Championship Wrestling October 3rd, 2014. He then went on to win the tag team titles with Lio Rush 1 year later. The 22-year-old first got his start in the 6th season of Tough Enough, but was eliminated in the 5th episode for a perceived, quote, lack of humility, end quote. Now, in the same sentence, Josh Bretto won, as he may or may not still be employed with WWE. So good job picking that one, guys. Patrick Clark now works for NXT as the Prince, something knockoff Velveteen Dream. Lio Rush, on the other hand, is from Lanham, Maryland, and also got his start in MCW, where he formed the aforementioned tag team with Patrick Clark in 2014, and also won the belts. He is a two-time Shane Shamrock Memorial Cup winner in 2015 and 2016. The 22-year-old has competed in Evolve, Dragon Gate, CZW, PWG, and is best known for his work over the past few years in Ring of Honor. The young man is currently signed to NXT as of April 21st, and that can only get better from there. And possibly the most famous out of the group now, we come to Rich Swann from Baltimore, Maryland. The 5'6", 150-pound dancing phenom has had quite a rough life, as one would assume. He started training at 14 in the school in York, Pennsylvania, and debuted in 2008. He has worked with all kinds of independent companies, including CZW, Dragon Gate USA, Evolve, PWG, and MCW, where, interestingly enough, he debuted against Adam Carell. You may now know him as Adam Cole. Baby. And one more interesting note, a new debut on our list, Jessica Carr, the first female referee to be signed by WWE. She is currently working the Mae Young Classic. She was trained at Gilbert Professional Wrestling Academy in Severn, Maryland, and debuted on the independent circuit in 2010. She has worked for just about every single independent wrestling promotion you can think of, including MCW and NXT, actually, of all things, where she performed as Kennedy Lewis. Now, there have been many wrestlers to come and go over the years, but these are the most recent, and they will join the likes of Luke Gallows, who now resides in Cumberland, Maryland, Stacy Keibler, who resides in Rosedale, and, of all people in the entire universe, Nikolai Volkov, who lives in Glen Arm. Who knows? And that's going to be the end of that. Have a good one.